Johnine has done a lot of research and has taken on the job of giving us a challenge every month. And so thank you very much, Johnine, for all the work that you've put into this, and we'll let you take over and explain the challenges.
All right, great. I'm going to share my screen. So I know I was brought up the idea of the club challenge at the last meeting, and then was asked to organize it. So I did go ahead and do that. And so I wanted to give sort of like the reasoning behind what was sent out and just make sure everybody clearly understands what we're doing. So why are we doing a monthly challenge? So first of all, it's to provide a shared purpose. And so I just want to be really clear that this is not a competition. The idea is that we rally around a purpose together each month. And the purpose is different depending on what month it is, but that we all share in that purpose. And so it's important that because oftentimes we're going to be stretching ourselves, that it not be a competition. We feel like we can all bring forward whatever our skill level is. Each month. It really helps us to, in some cases, practice foundational skills. I know I, for one, don't get out in my shop often enough. And so I really need the excuse to get out there. And then existing skills, we sometimes get in a rut. So we want to get out of that and get into, like if we've never made a pen, maybe you want to make a pen, or if you always make pens or you'll always make bowls, it'll get you out of your comfort zone. I want to encourage creativity, as you'll see with some of the themed monthly challenges, and then also an opportunity for us to give back as a club to a charity. And then we've got general information about them. They are optional every month, but we really do encourage them as a membership because it's more fun when as many of us are doing it as possible. We want to make sure that we're doing new projects only, so you don't want to dust off a project that you already have and bring it out for the monthly challenge. The idea is to turn something new. You'll earn a chance for a free 2022 LAW memberships. Each month you get one chance per challenge project that you complete. You can complete as many as you want. You'll just get one chance per month into a hat, if you will. The exception being the charity challenge. So the charity challenge, you can turn as many as you want, but you can get up to 5 chances. And obviously we want to encourage members to make as many as possible for whatever charity it is that we're giving to. Okay, so let's talk about the categories. So there are project challenges. That's what this month's was. And our project this month was to do a 3-inch finial, minimum, right? Minimum. And this is, project challenges are about practicing basic skills. So there's specific skills for specific projects. Then there are themed challenges. For example, next month, the theme is Captivated. And here you have an opportunity to interpret what that means. So you can be in the box if you're an in the box person, or you can be out of the box if you're an out of the box person, or wherever in between. So for instance, Captivated, what might come to mind first would be a captive ring, but that would not have to be what you did. Maybe Captivated to you meant something inside something else is the way that you would interpret the theme, or you could interpret it totally differently. And we have other ones like lipstick on a pig. Somebody might interpret that very literally and turn a pig and put some painted lipstick on it. Or you might get totally out of the box with that and interpret that some completely different way. And all of them are acceptable. Collaborative challenge. Once a year, we'll join together as a club to do a multi-part project. In this case, you would do a chess set. So as we get closer to that point of the year, we'll have more discussion around that. And I think we can make that work even if we're still virtual. We have the ability to I think, work it out so that we can get all the pieces together. And then the last one would be the charity challenge. And the example that I put on here is Beads of Courage. I know there's more than that out there. There's, like turning pens for troops. But the idea is that once a year as a club, we get together as a group to select a charity. We would select it in July so that we knew ahead of time what we were going to be doing and give us plenty of time to make whatever it was that we were going to donate. But Beads of Courage, we're not familiar with that. It's for children, for instance, cancer patients who are children. They get beads for each procedure they have done, and they have someplace to, the box that you turn gives them someplace to collect those beads and keep them. Okay, and so the challenges then are all listed here. And what I tried to do was alternate through challenges so that it wasn't, project challenges multiple months in a row or multiple months in a row, but to break them up. And okay, so that's basically it. So we're coming together every month for these various purposes as a group. And I'm hoping that folks are excited about it. I'm excited about it. I was excited to bring it up, and I was really glad that the executive committee said that we could do it. So that's awesome. Thank you. And then what I'll do is I'll keep track every month. The folks that submit a challenge, I'll keep track of the names. And then at the end of 2021, then we'll pull a name out of the hat. And then whoever is selected will get the 2022 free LAW membership. That's it.
Cool.
Well, thank you, Johnny.
Thank you.
Any questions?
I'd like to just say something about the photographs. This is going to work a whole lot better if we take photographs with phone cameras of what we produce in the virtual time here, rather than trying to hold it up beside your ear, which hardly works. So up to now, I've been receiving the photographs. We've now formed a club virtual committee. That's me and Doug and Mike Junkerth. Mike is the webmaster. Doug will now receive all photographs for this meeting, for the monthly meetings, as well as for Thursday morning coffee, and he'll organize them and show them from his place. If they come to me, I'll just pass them on to Doug. So that's how we're going to do that going forward. And I really appreciate that 12, I think, put in pictures this month.
Yes, and could I add to that, John? For guys, for me sharing, if you just attach your photograph onto an email, that works the best. So